Hey everyone, and welcome to another installment of Tom's World. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video and the thumbnail, we are going to check up on Croydon Lodge. Since I've been wow, my voice cracked there, did you hear that? Since I've been revisiting some of the places, I figure, you know, why not do this, and this could be a quick video that I can get up today. Today is Friday the 24th, I think. I don't know, I lost track of the date. Anyway, so we're walking up Gibson Road. I parked back there on, I think that's Bensalem Boulevard at the stores. And yeah, so I'm just gonna turn you around so you can see what I'm seeing and you can take this walk with me. All right, so we just have to walk this little worn path here. Not sure if you can hear me over the lawn mowing or whatever's going on the other side of the road. Hopefully you can. And I believe it's just up past here. Now, the reason I'm checking in is I haven't heard any news about anything done to the place. So I know that there was a couple that had purchased the house and they had plans of restoring it, and I have no idea if they've done anything yet. I did hear, I think it may have been a rumor or whatever, but I did hear that they kind of put a halt to everything because money issues or something, or something with legal things or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see if this has changed any, because it's right through these trees right here. And it would appear nothing has changed. Everything is still widely overgrown here. Croydon Lodge. This was built in, I think it was 1763. And if you wanted to get the whole history of this, you could definitely do your own research. If you want a brief history, I did give one in my first video, which I will link to this video. So if you watch this till the end, on the end screen, you'll see a video that you can click on. I'll also put it in the description, so you can just scroll down and check that out as well. But yeah, it seems like nothing has been done, and it's a shame, because this really is a historic site here. I mean, I believe at one time this was the only building around for quite a while, or quite a range, I should say. So I know there's another area up the road here. I just have to be very careful because cars come whizzing down. Matter of fact, I think I'll go to the other side here because there's more room. But I think up this way there's a little opening and we can see the other side of the house. But it truly is a shame. Nothing more has been done to it. I really have to look into who currently owns it. I don't know if that couple still does own it. If they do, and if it's a matter of money issues or labor or something like that, maybe we can all help them out. I have a dirt bike coming up behind me. That's what that noise is. So I'll move out of his way, or her way. Oh, that wasn't a dirt bike. That was just a gas-powered bike. This is the opening I was talking about. After this motorcycle, I can go. And I don't know if this was cleared out as much as it is now. It does say private property here, so I won't go past here. I'll lift you out, maybe you get a better view. I mean, there's dumpsters, or not dumpsters, but trailers here. I don't know. I know that some of the volunteers from the garden over at Neshaminy State Park, I know that they don't live too far from here. and they had met the couple. I think they said this was when I made my last video on this place. So you know, if you guys know anything more, let me know when you see me on Sunday. But if anybody watching this video knows anything about what's been going on here, why there hasn't been any progress, please put it down in the comments or contact me through my This Is Tom's World Facebook page, which there's always links to that at the bottom of every description of every video. But this is as far as I go because, like I said, private property, no trespassing, and I'm not going to trespass. But even if you are the owners or owner of this land and you would like to maybe collaborate on getting some kind of GoFundMe thing going on for money, or organizing a labor effort to maybe trim down all these weeds and you know, get the process started of restoring this place, please do reach out to me. I would love to be part of that. Anything to do with history, I'm happy to be part of. As I had mentioned before, you could barely see it through the trees and stuff growing here. You drive right past it and not even realize it's there. And I'm sure a lot of people have. And it would be great if somehow this gets restored. Maybe even turn it into like a museum of some kind, or a personal residence, just as long as they keep up with the historical guidelines, since I do believe this is on the Register of Historical Places, whatever the heck that's called. I have to run. And again, these I think I found out these were tiger lilies last time when I was here and I looked it up. But it definitely would be great to talk to whoever owns this and see what plans there are, if any. I do see through the weeds over here what looks like a realty. Oh no, it says something about architects. So that's not a for sale sign, so somebody must own it. Let's see, let's set my water down here. See if I could zoom in a little. You could see where there was like a porch or something there on the side. I'm guessing that's the side entrance, and at the front is around there where you see the pillars. And the roof does look fairly new, not brand new, but fairly new. So it's like a process was started. Wow, when you're zoomed in, man, this thing really really moves. But yeah, I definitely would like to find out any info. So any info anybody has, please do let me know. I mean, at one time, the land that this sat on was like I said, pretty vast. Vast? Where did I get that accent? Vast. And it's, you know, since been bought up and stuff. There is a wooded area behind this, which you can see on your walk up from down there, the way I walked up. So just on the other side of this little building here. And from what I understand, there's nothing back there, just a bunch of little dirt paths and stuff. People ride their ATVs and dirt bikes and stuff back there. More of those tiger lilies growing. Gotta wonder what else is growing on this property that's been growing there since 1763. Gotta wonder if any of these trees were around then. I mean, they're not terribly huge. Biggest one I see is this one right here. Of course, there could be bigger than that I'm just not able to see right now. Oh well, we'll pick up my water and we'll start our walk back down to whatever road that was. I forget. I know we're on Gibson. We'll find out when we get down there. Or at least I will. I may not be having the video going by then. But I'll keep it going long enough so you can see the wooded area I was talking about. Off to the right. Gotta wonder how long it'll be before somebody buys up this land and starts building crap on here. So there's the wooded area. Maybe we'll just take a walk down a little ways. Just because I didn't do that last time. And I do see that there's a path ahead. Curves around from down that way. But what I'm walking on right now is starting to get a little worn down, so this must be a commonly used path as well. Now there is a little opening in the woods over here. Wonder if that goes up behind the Croydon Lodge. Maybe get a different view of it. Let's find out. No. This just goes around this building that's next to it. Oh well. Worth a shot, right? Got me out of the sun for a second. Not really equipped for going deep in the woods right now. Another little opening in there. I did not put on any deep woods off. I'm wearing my sneakers instead of my work shoes. Sorry about that. I felt something crawling on my neck and it was a spotted lanternfly. He's dead now. Let me fix my camera here. All right, we're back in business. I had to fix the camera. It was like slightly out of the gimbal and I couldn't do it one-handed. There's a lot of puddles down this opening here and a lot of thick ground brush. So as I said, I don't have any deep woods off on me because I'm not driving my car. I'm driving a loaner car from the shop that my car is in, because the car's in for inspection. So I didn't have that on the ready because I didn't even know I was going to come out here, to be honest. I just figured I'd go for a drive. So I'm just looking to see. I'm going to go down a little ways here, not too far. So I'm parked over at that shopping center over there, just to see if there's any bigger openings that are a bit more clear, and then maybe I can go in there without having to worry about ticks and stuff. Doesn't really appear to be. That's blocked off. It looks like that would go all the way through and probably go around to the mansion, or the lodge. I mean, it is a mansion. Bugs are taking full advantage of the fact that I don't have any deep woods off on. They're flying around me, buzzing in my ear. And then back here, there's like a little field. Wonder if that's the back end. There's a big little puddle there, or bog or whatever the heck you want to call it. Just looking to see if I see the lodge through here. I don't. And there is what looks like a path up here. Pretty well traveled too. But if there's a bunch of puddles, I'm not going because I don't have my waterproof shoes on. Wow, so this is pretty open, and this is a new experience for me. I've never been back here. Gotta watch out. Got groundhog holes, puddles, and it's pretty muddy. I'll take my sunglasses off so I can actually see. It's pretty big back here. Let's see, we have a path that goes from down there. Probably one of those openings I saw. But that looks like it just goes right behind that building next to the Croydon Lodge. We'll go around this side and see where it goes. I had actually intended on this being just a short video, just giving an update from standing by the road. Did not anticipate coming in here. There was a opening back there too, but it's really overgrown. So I'll just stick to the wide open paths. Apparently, from what I learned at work yesterday, as far as ticks go this year, they're going to be a lot worse than they have been in quite some time, maybe ever, because the decrease, despite what landed on me over there, the decrease of the spotted lanternfly population due to the efforts of counties and cities and stuff, there's an increase of tick population because the spotted lanternflies ate ticks, among other things. So now there's like a surgence of the population of ticks. So it's like, you know, what do we want? We want more lanternflies or more ticks? I guess ticks would be the correct answer, because the spotted lanternflies are destroying things. But with the surge of the tick population, there's also there's a bone here. Wonder what kind of bone that is. Hopefully not human. There's also a surge in disease from ticks. Oh, look. There it is. You can kind of see it, the rooftop. And this path doesn't seem to go over to there. That just goes back out to the field. That's actually one of the paths I looked in on as we were walking by. So we'll walk back. But because of the surgence of the tick population, there is a surgence of sicknesses that come from the ticks if you do not find them quick enough. So if they have the chance to be on your body long enough to burrow into you, there are certain things you could do, and you can look it up, to help draw them out. And there's different stages to which you have to be aware of. And I'm sure you could find information online about that, and pictures showing you the different stages that a tick will go through while it's living on your body. And the earlier you catch it, the better off you are. If it's suspected that you have Lyme disease or something of the like, then you'll have to get the proper medication for it as soon as possible. But yeah, you can look all that up. Just make sure you stay safe out there. That's why that's why I'm stuttering. That's why that's part of my my ending that I do to every video, is where I always say stay safe, stay healthy. You know, it goes along with that. It's all part of it. I keep feeling like something's crawling on my arm, and it's just like a drop of sweat. So yeah, I bet if I were more equipped with the deep woods off and I went through that way, there's probably a path that goes around and back over towards the Croydon Lodge, where we could probably get a look at the other side. But I'm not prepared, so we're not going to do that. And I could walk further down, because right here is where I came in. I could walk further down this way and walk around the paths and stuff, but I have no idea where I am in here. And I don't feel like getting lost. So I'll save that for another day. A day where I'm more prepared. Maybe a day that's less humid, because it is pretty humid out right now. Except for in the shade, it's fine. Trying to dodge the puddles here. Oh, speaking of groundhogs. Hello there. You're just a tiny guy, man. You should see your brethren over in the Chamonix State Park. See you, dude. How's that for chance encounters? All right, so I'm gonna make my way back over to the shopping center, get into the loaner car, and get the heck out of here because I'm sweating. So if this is your first time here, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. When you do that, make sure you hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll be sure to be informed as soon as new videos go up. New videos have been going up at least one per week for a little while now. We'll see how long I can keep this up. The one weekend I actually did 2. But yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That'll be right below the video. And if you'd like to, please do comment answering any of the questions if you have those answers. Or if you just want to comment, feel free to do so. And if you know anybody that might like videos of nature and history and stuff like that, please make sure you pass on my channel to them as well, and encourage them to hit that subscribe button. I'm slowly, as I've commented before, inching my way towards my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I lost a couple this week. Not sure how that happens. Sometimes people just unsubscribe. I don't know. It's not like it's costing you anything or it's taking up any space on your computer or your phone. But hey, everybody's allowed their own opinions, and they're allowed to subscribe or unsubscribe as much as they want. Anyway, so with that, I will wrap this up. I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.